Hello, Virgo. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I am here to do your general reading for the month of 17. Virgo, if this is your first time coming here to the channel and view videos, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I much appreciate your support. I appreciate your subscriptions, your thumbs up, sharing with your friends and family, and I also appreciate very much the comments that you leave me. So, Virgo, I prayed and I meditated over your reading. And during meditation, I normally see or hear something, or see and hear something, get some sort of vision during meditations. During meditation for you, I saw a bunch of people walking, and everyone's dressed. They're like in a crowd, and everyone's like walking around dressed in really, really bright, colorful, pretty clothes, summery looking clothes. It's like I guess maybe some sort of dress up affair. I'm not sure. There was no particular background or no particular setting, but I guess the focus was just on the people, the energy. So everyone's dressed up, bright, pretty clothes from head to toe, hats, shoes, full outfits, walking around and just sort of socializing or congregating or whatever. Then I see this woman. She's wearing nice clothes too. She's dressed in beige, just like maybe some sort of, I don't know, one piece beige outfit. Nothing that really, really stands out, but it looks pretty decent. And she's wearing a brown and beige hat, like a dark brown with like a little light beige on it. But it matches earth tones, which is the sign of Virgo. Virgo is earth. Then I heard the word comfort zone. Comfort zone, comfort zone. So she's by herself and everyone else is walking, in the pretty clothes or whatever. In the bright clothes, I should say. And I came out of the meditation. Virgo, I'm not sure what that means to you, but I think I have some sort of idea before we even get into the reading. I think it means maybe some of you are in your comfort zone and you need to step out of it, or maybe you need to just be yourself and not mix with the crowd, kind of stay in your own lane, or just sort of just be who you are, just be yourself, not mix in. But comfort zone is usually about someone who needs to step out of their comfort zone because it's limiting. It's limiting, not limitating, limiting. It's limiting. But, we let's take a look and see, where that comes in. Maybe it does come into the reading, or if this means something in specific for you. Write me, send me a message and tell me what this vision means to you, or tell me what the word means to you. What does that mean to you? I can only speculate because the vision wasn't about me. It was about Virgo, about the energies of Virgo. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start at the bottom of the deck, Virgo, because the bottom card kind of gives me the overall energy of what the reading is going to be about. And you have the Four of Cups in the upright position. This is about someone who's, the Four of Cups is someone who's dissatisfied with what is being presented before them. They don't want it, they're bored, they want something else. This person has 3 cups on the ground right in front of them. Maybe they've tasted from the cups and it's not what they want. They're not ready to make any sort of decision. But then there's another cup being offered from the heavens, from spirit, or it could be a person as well. It all depends on what it means to you and how you take it, how you perceive it. But this person is not ready for that either. This person is not accepting it. So with the overall energy, this sort of tells me that you're not settling for something you don't want, because there's something else that you want. Maybe perhaps you want to step out of your comfort zone and do something different. Interesting. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to go a few more cards down, because if you're going a few more cards down generally tells me a little bit more about you, about what's going on with you, maybe something that you're dealing with in the deep past, or something that you want to keep, under wraps, like hidden, because you're not ready to deal with it yet, or you're not ready for everyone to know yet. So let's see, how it plays into your reading. You have the Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, King of Wands, Five of Wands, and Seven of Swords. Now this looks interesting. I think I'm going to stop right here. I see what looks to be two stories, or it could be one extended story, but I'm going to try and make this quick. These cards actually what's in the foundation of your spread, and we'll get to this in just a minute. You have the Seven of Swords in the upright position, the Five of Wands in the upright position, the King of Wands in the upright position. This is air energy, air and fire. Air, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Fire, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Looks like there was some sort of deception going on, maybe some lying, some thieving. Someone did something, and there was some sort of fight, some sort of conflict, because something was found out about what was done, and this person stepped up. This person stepped up. This King of Wands stepped up and put a stop to it, to a situation. This is what it looks like to me. There was something happened somewhere in your life. I don't know if it's a relationship or with business. It could be a number of things. But this King of Wands stepped in maybe as a mediator to end the fighting, or maybe there was a fight over this King of Wands. Or maybe perhaps you got into the fight with the King of Wands, Virgo. There was some lying, some deceiving. Someone tried to do something to you or to some aspect of your life. This is going to be for some of you. Conflict, King of Wands. This feels like he or she stepped in and put an end to it, resolved this conflict. That's something that happened, and it's been under wraps. For some of you, Then next to the King of Wands is the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Four of Cups. Seven of Pentacles is Virgo energy, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. That's what it represents. It represents, it means harvest. You, somewhere along the line, either in the past or recently, and you're just trying to keep it under wraps, you planted some seeds to grow and develop something monetary, something of value, perhaps a business, investments, money, and you're waiting for your harvest to grow. With the Two of Swords next to it, it shows me that you haven't decided what you're going to do with this disposable income once this disposable income, or this income for the future. Once you get it, it's coming, it's harvesting, you're waiting, but you're not quite sure what to do with it, which road you're gonna take with it. You need to make some sort of decision, but you're not ready to make that decision yet because you put the blinders on. Or you have made a decision and you're not satisfied with the decision that you make, or you're not satisfied with the offer that's coming in from it. It could be this harvest that came in. You're not ready to make a decision with what came in, because maybe it's not enough money, or you're not satisfied with what you reaped from what you planted. This feels like it has to do with money. Your heart is not really into it. For some of you, this has to do with the relationship. These 6 cards. Some of you are not happy with what you created in this situation with this King of Wands. Or the Seven of Swords, with the air sign or the fire sign, there's been conflict, lying, cheating, perhaps fighting with this significant other. It could be anybody. You planted seeds with this person to grow something, to develop something. It could be business, or it could be business oriented as well, business related. And you're not happy, you're not satisfied, and you don't want to settle for whatever that situation was. Now in the center, you have of Cups. Of Cups in the upright position is it's about family, it's about happiness, is about joy, it's about ultimate joy and success with family, happiness. But covering that is the Seven of Wands. That's more conflict. Seven of Wands in the upright position. Conflict, the need to protect your family, the need to stand your ground for your family when it comes to something, the need to fight, draw the line in the sand, and put your foot down about something that you're not going for when it comes to family. It's a very protective energy. This can either hurt you or it can help you. It can help you if your family does need protection, or it can hurt you if the fighting and the defense is within the family. If there's conflict within the family, is how it can how it can hurt you if it's not resolved. Nine of Pentacles is your foundation. And this is you, Virgo. This is, this is money, this is earth, monetary things, practical things. Money, definitely money. You've made quite a bit of money independently. This is normally the card of a single person who's very independent and who has a great deal of money. They're either wealthy or, rich or on their way to, wealth, preserving wealth, building wealth on a long-term level basis. They're doing very well for themselves. But I have the feeling you're not single. Some of you are single and want family, maybe or on the verge of breaking up and becoming single. For some of you, you are married, you have a family, but you sort of act and move like a single person because you're building income independently. Some of you, you are a business owner, not someone who necessarily works for anyone, but you're doing this independently through business. So you have family, but your business and money motivated, which makes you feel kind of separate from them to a certain degree, if this makes sense. That's why this single energy is here with all of the money. In the near past, you had to make a decision. You made a decision to move forward with the Two of Wands in the upright position. Once again, this is fire energy. The Wands is fire. It's action. It's about movement. It's a very physical card. It's a very physical energy. Spirit, Wands, earth, fire signs are physical. You made a decision to move forward because this is in the near past. Move forward, maybe with family members. Move forward to create a family. But then this wouldn't be the beginning of a family because this is at the end. This is a completion of a cycle in preparation for a new beginning in something. So this feels like you're moving forward with plans with your family and you need to protect it, or you're fighting to make it happen. Maybe there's some opposition within your family structure, or you want to move forward with something, but there's some opposition. Maybe somebody's not in agreement with what it is you want to produce, what it is you're trying to make happen. Now, what's crowning you, what's on your mind, or what's coming in from spirit through the crown chakra, is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups in the upright position is about celebration of something, of a joyous occasion, which would be reason to celebrate. You have this on your mind. You want to celebrate. You want happiness. And the celebration is definitely, looks like you will be celebrating something in the month of this or moving forward. Summertime, Summertime joy, summertime celebration with the cups. This summer, there's something you're going to celebrate this summer. But this is it, so, I'm looking between this, or something big is coming up, something to celebrate. For some of you, there's a three-party situation going on. Because I have the Two of Wands here in the near past, and the Three of Cups up here, and then the Seven of Wands, which is conflict and reason, needing to protect family. So this feels like some sort of, for some of you, this is going to be some sort of threat coming into the family as someone is protective. You're protecting, Virgo, you're protecting your family from, maybe your spouse or you went down another path, with the Three of Cups, some sort of infiltration that you're concerned about with the three-party situation. So you're fighting for your family, and you're fighting for, your money, family stability. Maybe somebody didn't want the offer from the past, but the offer of the cups, but the opportunity is presenting itself stronger. It came closer to home. Now this person be considering it, and this is something you want to fight to avoid. It could be you, Virgo. Is this you feeling the need to step out of your comfort zone and do something a little bit different, but you're having an inner battle, you're having inner conflict, because you got, the numbers are just going up. Five of Wands in the underneath, something that's hidden, not necessarily in the deep past, but something that's hiding. Then you have the Seven of Wands over here. You have the Seven of Pentacles here and the Nine of Pentacles over here. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Three of Cups. I'm just looking at the math, looking at the sequence of events. Another seven. Some of you with all of these sevens, you need to align yourself with spirit, This is a spiritual message for some of you to align all of the things that you want to do, what it is you want to create. Align yourself spiritually. Seven is a spiritual, like a number dealing with spirit and alignment, so that you can manifest. And, many of you are on your way. Six is like balance, and seven is, aligning after, with the balance, after the balance. Then you have in the near future the Hierophant, and the Magician fell out on top of the Hierophant. So I put these cards together. I'm picking up two messages here from the Hierophant and the Magician. These are two major arcana cards here, and the only two within the foundation of the spread, the foundation of the reading. There weren't any back here. No. The Hierophant is the Taurus, the sign of the Taurus. This is about conformity. This is about the structure of overall society and the many facets of society. It could be a business, organization, organized religion, government, the big structures of society. This feels spiritual. This has something to do with spirituality because of the sevens. Definitely because of the sevens and what I'm picking up from seven, from the number seven. With the magician covering the Hierophant, the magician has all of the tools in his magic box. He has everything he needs to create what he wants. He's got a cup, he's got a wand, he's got a sword, and he has a pinnacle. This magician is able to manifest and bring to life whatever he wants. With the Hierophant right next to the magician, it feels like some of you are or want to desperately step out of your comfort zone. Come out of this confinement, this structure of society. Step away from what is expected of you within the structure of society and how people perceive you to be, or think and feel, or think of you. How am I trying to? I'm trying to get this out. Think that you should be. And you want to reinvent yourself. You want to recreate yourself. You want to step out of that structured norm. That really would be stepping out of that comfort zone with the magician in front of it. For some of you, a small few of you, you will be using magic, literally using magic. Whatever magic you know from your spiritual beliefs, whatever spiritual belief system you have, you're going to use magic to create something that you desire. Whether it's more money, whether it's protection of your family, whether it's to stop any three-party situation that has started or that is threatening to start. Some of you will be resorting to magic to do this, or consulting with someone who's like a high priest or something in some sort of spiritual group. Spiritual, I don't want to say spiritual religion, but it could be, it just depends on how you see religion. I mean, spiritual belief system is what I'm trying to say. Whatever that is to you, you will be doing this. Some of you will. Not a lot, but some of you will. You're going to do it yourself, or you're going to turn to someone who knows how to use magic to create or prevent. I want to clarify a few cards here, Virgo. I want to clarify the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is the Seven of Wands here? What is the Seven of Wands protecting or fighting? Why is the Seven of Wands here? Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about the Seven of Wands? King of Pentacles came out in the reverse position. Judgment came out in the upright position. One more. Now, the Three of Wands in the reverse position. Three of Wands in the reverse position. Okay. King of Pentacles. This Seven of Wands on top of the King of... I'm sorry. King of Pentacles, Judgment. Three of Wands in reverse over the Seven of Wands. King of Pentacles in the reverse position is someone who's not that good with money. He could be a slickster. He could be a con artist. He could be someone who made a lot of money but is losing a lot of money. Maybe something he's doing through investments. Could be gambling. Could be squandering the money. And Judgment falls right next to it. You, Virgo, are getting some sort of judgment call or epiphany about this pending situation with money with the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. And you want to put a stop to the money leaking out of the house, out of your home, or somebody trying to swindle you out of money. Perhaps this is your husband or your wife, your spouse, that is doing some not favorable things with money, and you want to nip that in the bud. You want to call upon something higher than yourself and make sure that, you know, that you can rectify this situation. Then you have right next to it the Three of Wands in reverse. Because you got the Two of Wands in the upright position. Somebody made a decision in the past to venture off and, go down a route. They're at a fork in the road. And then you have the Three of Wands in reverse in the upright position. Ships are coming in for new ideas, the start of something, to build something. After you make a decision, this is what this is. Making a decision, then the ships are coming in from the decision that you make to build upon something. Travel, venture, an adventure, whatever it is you want to do. The start of a family, the start of the very start of a relationship, or to go out there and seek a relationship if that's something you want. It's also kind of like stepping out into the world and starting up a, three-party situation. More than one lover. You're seeking, you're looking out there, you're looking. But in the reverse position, this judgment is in the middle of these two. In the reverse position, this person's plans are falling, they're failing. Their ships are not gonna come in. Or you don't want to see the ships come in. You don't want to see this happen. So you have to make a judgment call on something that you need to do to stop this. Stop any money squandering, any outside, love triangles. Three of Cups in the upright position, celebrating, you don't want this person to get away with this, with the love triangle. So you want to, this is on your mind for some of you. So you want to stop his or her ship from coming in before it actually happens. That's the Seven of the Sword. That's the Seven of the Wands, drawing that line in the sand, saying, no, no, no. You will not squander money. You will not step out and do any three-party activity. You will not be doing this and destroying our family and what we're building here. This is what I'm picking up. Or if this is some sort of threat from the outside into your family, then that could be, no, you will not swindle us with any business deals. No, we are not buying your snake oil. from this business deal. You trying to make me and my family feel like this big ship is going to come in from some sort of crazy deal, regarding money. I'm putting a stop to this. I draw a line in the sand. The epiphany comes in. There's something that you need to do magically for some of you to maybe put a stop to it, or you feel like there's something magical you have to do. This judgment to me also means divine intervention from spirit, from the heavens, from God or source or the creator, however you want to call it, from your spirit, from your ancestors. Divine, for some of you, this is maybe not even your doing. This be divine intervention stepping in from a higher power, the Hierophant, you know? Someone who has a lot of power, a lot of control, and doing something magical or mystical or something that is beyond your realm, beyond your own powers. This is going to be it for some of you. But I think this is, this reading looks pretty easy, so I don't want to spend too much time beating over all of the cards and, you know, analyzing too much. I think it's pretty easy. I think you guys get what it is. I hope it resonates with some of you, I believe it will. I think a lot of you are going to get this. So it's pretty, other than that, it's a good spread. There's happiness there, a lot of protection, passion. Some of you have a lot of fire in your chart, or some of you have a lot of water in your chart. Some of you got a lot of air in your chart. You have strong air. Because these are very, some of these cards are quite masculine. So some of you, you have a mixture of a lot of energy around you, other than your own sign, which is represented by the Pentacles. Other than that, it looks good. This looks like a pretty good month. It looks prosperous for you. Way to go, Virgo, for all of the money you're making, for all of the plans you're setting down and making happen. Now we're going to move on to another segment within your reading. I'm using, I can't find a little book. Here it is. Spirit Messages by John Holland. I love this deck. Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo for the month of this? Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo for the month of this? Intuitive nudges. That was that judgment. You having an epiphany, divine intervention, messages from the divine nudging you so that you could see something. I don't even have to read the card. Here's another message. Just ask. Help coming down from the heavens. Look at that. I haven't even read anything. You have a strong intuition. You can see. You're getting your nudges. Reach out for help. This could also mean not just from spirit, but from people. If you need help in something, reach out and ask. One more card, Spirit. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? One more card. I'm going to pick this one. Gratitude. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware of, with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. Keep that third eye open for what is to come. Many of you are naturally gifted. Well, all of you, everybody's naturally gifted in something, but many of you Virgos, with the energy that I'm picking up, have a very strong intuition. Just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. If you need help from the heavens, here it is. This is the answer. This is what what you need. Maybe some of you have been praying on help from the heaven and from the heavens, and that judgment came in, that epiphany, that wake up call, the sound of the horn. Pay attention to the signs. You're getting your answer. You got your answer twice. Gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be careful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Virgo, a lot of you are very, very, very money motivated, money centered, focused on money. And what I'm feeling from this, you're also focused on family, but what I'm picking up from this gratitude is perhaps focus and be happy and thankful for all of the blessings, not just planning and organizing the structure of money, 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 business, business, business. Be in the now, because that's the money is always going to be there. That focus is always going to be there. Each and every day of our lives that we're living, we're going to have to plan for the money, plan for the future, plant those seeds, plan for retirement, and you don't want that to take away from other focuses that you need. Other focuses that you need to laser in on. So take a look at other things that you have around you that bring happiness, and be grateful for those as well. Be happy, equally as happy about those things as well. Family, friends, life in general. Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo? Give me one card. What messages do you have for Virgo? What messages do you have for Virgo? What messages do you have for Virgo? Step out of that comfort zone. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. Step out of that comfort zone. Step out of that, narrow focus that some of you be having regarding money. Because the money is there, the blessings are there, it's beautiful. Maybe kind of step out of your comfort zone a little bit, do some things a little bit different. Bring some other energies into your life, into your family. That's what I'm definitely feeling for some of you. Giving and receiving. Giving and receiving is about balance of monetary things. This is, this card represents the earth signs again. This is an earth card. It's dealing with the root chakra. It's dealing with money. It's dealing with monetary things in your life, practical things. And maybe somewhere, you need that balance between the money and other things in your life, giving a little of something else, than money, and getting, receiving that. Maybe some of you give too much and don't receive enough, so you want to create that balance between giving and receiving. Shift up your energy a little bit about what it is you want to give and what it is you want to receive. If you want more love, if you need more love, give a little more love so that you can receive that back. If you want a little more adventure because you want to step out of your comfort zone, do something adventurous. Give a little, point yourself in that direction so that you can receive a bit more of that. If you want a little more joy, give a little more joy so that you can receive some of that back. This is what I'm picking up. This is the messages that I'm picking up, and this, to me, this is just a gratitude card. Well, Virgo, this concludes your reading for the month of August, and I hope this resonates with some of you. If it doesn't resonate with all of you, which I know it won't because it's a general reading, then, if it doesn't resonate, it's okay. You can always set up a private personal reading, and we can focus solely on you, Virgo. We can focus on you, answer your questions, help you resolve some things in your life that you want to get answers for. Well, if you like this video, please give me the thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends. For personal readings, you can always contact me. My email is is below inside of the description box, and we can set up something for a video reading. I don't do phone and Skype readings at the moment because of my busy schedule. I wear a lot of hats, working full time, plus I own a copywriting business, and I have a personal life and friends, and I do part-time readings, so it's pretty busy, pretty busy, and nobody's going to want to talk to me at 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing a reading. You're not going to want to, if that's the time I have, you're not going to want to get up 4 o'clock in the morning with me. I can guarantee you that. Not in U.S. time. But anyway, Virgo, I wish you the best, sending plenty of love and light. Thank you again for all of your support, and I will be back with the middle of the month love readings. Take care for now. Bye-bye.